Hi Stephen, we've got your chassis back from the sandblasters now, and all is revealed, and it's kind of what we expected. It's pretty manky. You can see there's a pinhole in there which will fill in, and this is all kind of bent out of shape, but we can sort that out. There's the new inner frame horns to go in here. Front end is not too bad at first glance. I noticed there was a little bit of a not very nice. Oh no, that's alright. It's where the blaster just missed that little bit there. I thought that was a manky weld, but it's okay. Yeah, so nothing really to report at the front end, I don't think. Not at this stage. We'll have a closer look shortly. At the rear end, it all starts to get a bit here and there. So we've got the inner driver's side frame rail. Rear cross member is through here. That's why we took these gussets off before we sent it, so they could blast in there. Same with these ones. They had to come off anyway to do the repairs, so we figured it would give the blaster better access. Rear cross member is a bit pitted, but it is what it is. Yeah, so diff cross member, or the one behind the diff cross member, that's quite pitted as well, but again, we'll take a jolt. I think we'll just leave that as is. Strangely, all the rear body mounts look quite nice, or that one does. Yeah, the other side one does as well. They're usually one of the first things to go, but that's not too bad. Bad in the trailing arm pocket, which again we knew about. It's the whole reason for doing this job at the end of the day. So that will need both rear frame rails replacing, and those trailing arm pocket areas. We'll have to make new sections to go in here and repair this piece. And that end channel, we've got those. We've got a new body mount to go on there. Let's go around the other side, and it's the same story around here. They've obviously had some pry bar or something from the other side to try and get a trailing arm out, I guess, and they've made a real mess of cutting out the trailing arm bolt on this side. It's all ripped away, this metal, and burnt through the chassis there. And obviously this, you can see that's not right, and the mess of everything else, all the plating over the chassis rails, but that will all get cut off anyway. We'll replace them probably from about here backwards, I guess. So yeah, what we expected. There's no real surprises there. So we're going to get a coat of black primer on this now while the weather's holding out, just to protect it from going brown. And I've got your other bits in the paint shop here, and we're just about to start blowing all the sand and whatnot out of these, to give everything a coat of black primer, again to protect everything. And once that's done, we'll assess any repairs we need to do on any of those parts, and then we'll start repriming and top coating them, rebushing and new UJs and everything else. So there you are. Once that's all done, we can start on the chassis repairs and get this thing moving on again. So we'll do a bit more as things move on. Take care.